Hello everyone, it's Dr. Hurme from Amityville Wellness, and today I'm going to show you how to drain your sinuses and boost your immune system by yourself, and all you need is a spoon. So if everybody wants to go get a spoon, I'll show you this easy technique that's so great. The technique is actually called gua sha, but some people, there's other names for it. People used to call it coining or scraping. And this technique can be used on children, adults. You could do it on yourself. You could do it on other people. It's really great. It's a technique that we use in the office. We use other tools. There's all sorts of tools. Let me see what I have here. Today we'll use a spoon because everybody has a spoon and it's so easy to use. We use tools like this. There's all sorts of different types of tools. Some people might have this, but this is not a gua sha tool. That's a tool just for facial rejuvenation. But today, like I said, we're going to use this spoon. So why would you use it? If you're having a lot of allergies or congestion, or you just feel like things are stuck up here, or you just want to boost your immune system, this is what you're going to do. You're going to take this spoon and we're going to start right here at our nose and come across to our ear. Now, when you're looking at your face, you want to think of it as you have your cheekbone here, and right underneath is a second layer where we can treat. So we're going to work on these two lines here. And what we're going to do is we're going to start at the nose and work all the way to the ear. And you're pressing on a scale of 1 to 10, you're probably pressing around a 3 or 4. And so again, we're going to start here and go straight across, lift up, and straight across. So this technique you can repeat, I'd say 3 to 5 times on each line that we're going to work. And what it's doing is it's taking everything that's stuck up in your sinuses right here, and we're pushing it out. We're manually moving it all the way out to the ear. And it's okay that we're putting it in the ear. It's not going to clog your ear, because next we're going to wind up draining your ear too. So it's great if you have a lot of ear congestion. This is something else you can do. So now we're going to work that second line. We're going to come here. We're going to work underneath, again, starting at the nose, sliding all the way to the ear. And it actually feels really good. And you can see how my face is red here, and that's all the fresh blood getting pulled up to the surface. And what that does is that's boosting your immune system. When you bring fresh blood to any area, that's what boosts your immune system. So now you're going to work the other side as well. You'll see one hand is more dominant than the other. And you might find areas that are tender. You might come across a tender area, and you're just going to want to ease up the pressure when you feel that, because there might be some congestion there. Like I felt a little bit of tenderness right here on me. And so I probably have some congestion here. This can also be good for muscle tension. If you have a lot of jaw tension, you could use this technique. And again, the pressure is about a 3 or 4, and we're going to work like this. And you see it gets nice and red, and all that fresh blood will help keep you looking healthy and young as well. So this is good for anybody who also wants to, rejuvenate yourself at home. Now we're going to work the forehead. So when you work the forehead, you're looking in 3 lines. So we're going to work in 3 lines here. One's going to be kind of right on the eyebrow, one in the middle, and one at the top. And we're going to, again, work from the middle, and we're going to come out to the side. And so we're going to start here, and we're going to work all the way to, we're going to go kind of follow the eyebrow down and to the ear. We want to get everything to go to that ear, because this is the way your lymphatic system works. Your lymphatic system is the system that cleans your body and helps keep you super strong. So your lymphatic system is your immune system. Now we're going to work the midline. So again, we're working in 3 lines here. We're going to start here, come out, and we're going to then work the top line. Now, this technique is also really useful if you actually have a fever, or if someone in your family has a fever, this is a great technique to help bring the fever down. So now we'll work the other side. Remember, so we have the 3 lines right here, and we're going to start at the eyebrow, the midline, and work over the eyebrow down to the ear. So this will help to reduce a fever. So we do this at the office a lot on babies to help boost their immune system. This is great for kids. It's great for people that are afraid of needles. And then we'll start at the top line and work to the ear. You'll see it feels good. I've done this with a lot of people online, and everybody's always like, oh, it feels so good. So it is. It's a little treat for yourself. Now we're going to work the midline, because we opened up the sinuses here, and now we just opened up the sinuses here. So this is also good for headaches, if you're getting headaches up in here. So we're going to come from here, and this is going to help open the nasal passages. We're going to start here in the middle of the eyebrows, and we're going to move up. And remember, all we're using is a spoon, and the pressure is about a 3 or 4, nothing crazy. Okay, and now we moved all of our sinus congestion out to the side, and we opened up our whole lymphatic system. So your lymphatic system only moves when you move. And so one reason why a lot of things happen in your head, like you get a lot of congestion in here and here, is because it's hard to move this area of your body, because you have your skull and all these bones. So these things don't get moved easily. And the sinuses are little areas where they're supposed to catch disease and catch infection. And so if we can manually move this out, like if you don't want to use the spoon, or you don't have a spoon right now, you can just do this as well with your fingers. Like even when you put your lotion on in the morning, you can work this line here. Like we said, we have 2 lines on the cheekbone and right underneath it. So you come here, move it out to the side, and then move it underneath. And then if you're just working with your fingers, you're going to come up over your eyebrows, all the way to the ears. Now remember, this is a line of 3, coming here, and then up, over to the ears. And then you just do this one, hand over hand. Now, we're going to just use our hands right now, and we're going to put your fingers like this, and you're going to go like this. And this opens up your eustachian tube. So now we moved all that junk that was in our sinus cavities from here out and from here out. And now we're going to go like this, and it's going to move it all out from our ear. So we're going to start by using our hands. And this one you can do bilaterally. You can use 2 hands at the same time. I always say that this is what the dogs love. And when you do it to yourself, you see why dogs love this, because it feels so good. So you're massaging right around your ears. This is opening up your eustachian tubes. And now we're going to use that spoon, and now we're going to work this area. So we're going to come from behind the ear and work all the way down to the collarbone. And this is going to take everything we just moved from here, all the way in the ears, and we're just going to move it down to your lymphatic system. So we got to get it out of the head and down actually into the heart, because the heart, it might not sound right, that why would you want to push all this germs and everything into your heart, but your heart is the organ that's going to clean everything out. So that's where you really want it to go. So we're going to take the spoon, and we're going to work this whole line. And now the pressure on here can be, we could increase the pressure to a 4 or 5. So we're going to go a little bit stronger here. And you can see it's getting all red. It's lighting up. That's good. That's a sign that the circulation is improving in the area, and that we are being effective in draining our sinuses and boosting our immune system. Because remember, fresh blood is what's going to heal you. So we're going to work this first line here, but then we're going to get into the whole back of our neck. And so this is also a great treatment for yourself or your family if you're having neck pain or neck tension, or again, you're just trying to keep yourself healthy and strong. So we're going to work over here, and you're just going to try and get every line. And if anybody's doing it, like I said, it feels so good. And then we're going to do the other side. Again, we're coming from the back of the ear. And we're going to come down to the clavicle, down to your right here, this bone right here, your clavicle. Feels so good. So this is a quick and easy way to boost your immune system, drain your sinuses, and keep you healthy and strong. So, there's the contraindications. When would you not want to do this? So if someone has thin skin, maybe an older person or someone with very thin skin or loose skin, you wouldn't keep the pressure at a 3 or 4 in the face. You can still do it, but you would just do it lighter. So you're just pressing lighter when you're doing this technique. Or if the skin is moving when you're doing it, then you're going to want to brace the skin and then move. Okay? So if it's looser skin, you brace the skin and move, or if it's thinner skin, you just go in a lighter technique. Now, if someone has acne, you're going to want to avoid the areas where you do have the acne, so you would work around those areas. You wouldn't want to go over any pimples. You wouldn't want to do that. And if you have rosacea, you can do this technique. You would just work gentler, okay? And so the benefits, so this increased your circulation, it boosts the immune system, it drains your sinuses, it relaxes the jaw and all the musculature in your head and your neck, the area that we worked. And you can do this technique every day. It'd be great to do, especially if you have time on your hands like some of us do right now. So you can add this to your daily routine. Remember, if you don't have a spoon or you feel uncomfortable using a spoon, you can do this all with your hands. But trust me, the spoon does feel a lot better. So you should try it. If you have a fever, you can do this more often. You can do this, 3 times a day if you're up to it. But remember, if you have a fever, sleep is the most important. And after we do this, you always want to make sure you drink a ton of water, because we just moved all these germs and all this congestion out of our head. And the way to complete the treatment is to drink a lot of water so you can flush everything out. Okay? So I'm going to be offering more classes like this, and hopefully the rest of my team will be able to get on Team Wellness, because we're so happy to help, and we really miss treating everyone with our hands-on approach. But for now, we're going to teach you everything that we know to keep you healthy and strong, and your family. And if you have any questions at all, please give us a call, shoot us an email, and we'll be happy to help. Otherwise, live life in balance and be well. And feel free to like, share, and subscribe. I hope everyone has an awesome day. Talk to you soon. Bye.